Hello everybody, this is an unboxing video. I probably should have done this days ago. I know that I should have because a couple of these packages have been sitting here for a couple of days, and my apologies. I have been so busy, y'all. I've got projects going on outside, I've got projects going on inside, then I've got other stuff that I'm doing. Maybe I just have too many irons in the fire. I don't know. You know, the funny thing about retirement is that people think that when you're retired, you don't do anything all day. They especially feel very, they volunteer your time. They feel very entitled to your time because, oh, you don't work. So she's got plenty of time to do this. Babysit, go run errands for me, take me here, take me there. And life really just isn't like that. I mean, some days are, but most days aren't. But anyway, y'all don't want to hear my life mess. Let's open some boxes and some packages, shall we? Now, this gift is from Tonya. Okay, Tonya. Tonya sent us a really big box. I am so happy to have this. It's Friskies. And look. If I was a cat, I would want this because it's like chicken, turkey, chicken and cheese, turkey and gravy. Thank you. The reason why I wanted this is because sometimes when I'm reading about what's going on with the homeless population, a lot of those people live in their cars when they get kicked out after they can't afford an apartment or any place to stay. They take their dogs and their cats with them. They don't take them to shelters. And sometimes their animals are living on the street with them. And then sometimes they're just people who are trying to make ends meet, and maybe they're not necessarily homeless or houseless, and they just don't have cat food and they just don't have dog food. And so that was the reason why I put this on the list. I like to explain things like that because I know sometimes people are like, well, why does she have this on the list and why does she have that? That doesn't make sense to me. But this is me explaining to you why I put certain things on the list. So, and here is another box. This one is from, let's see, Yvette. I don't know if you say Yvette or Yvette. I know our community goes both ways, you know, depending upon what you grew up with your mama calling you. But thank you. So, I'll be doggone. Literally, she got the dog food. And again, same reason. This is why I wanted the dog food. Oh, y'all just really came through. Now, I pre-open these so that, you know, I open them when, you know, I pre-open them so that I don't burn time on these videos. But when I take it out, I'm seeing it for the first time, just like you. Oh, I'm so glad to have gotten this. Someone pulled up today and they had a car with kids in it, you know, and they were trying to feed their kids. And she took like multiple, the math books, a couple of the science books. They looked like they needed it. They did. Tonya again. Or should I say Tanya? Again, same thing. It just kind of depends on how we pronounce it. But feel free to correct me and let me know. You know, put me up on game. Did this fall out? Oh. Oh, it did. Here. What was in here? Yvette, she says, it's a pantry item. I've never seen one of those on there that said pantry item. But she probably wrote that in for us. It says office supplies. Let me see. I need these. You know why I need these? Let me tell you why I need these. Thank you so much, girl. You know why I need these? Because that way I didn't want to put big packs of diapers out there, because some generous soul sent us 2 packages of diapers, y'all. And I don't want to put the whole packs out there, so I want to put them in there in packs of 3s. You know, so if they need 6, they can get 6. If they need 3, they can get 3. And just put out a few, because if you put out a whole pack, you know how some people can be. You know what I'm saying? And I wish I could, but, you know, if I saw somebody that, you know, had like an infant in the car, y'all know how I do. I probably would, but, you know, go get them extra. But, yeah, that's because I wanted to be able to separate and break up the diapers. So, thank you so much for sending it. I actually really needed it. Well, that's why I put it on there. But if you are watching this, go over to TikTok, and I took still shots of people going to the curbside library pantry, and they are using it, y'all. Supplies are disappearing. If you would like to donate to the curbside library, I'll leave the link down below so that you can easily access the wish list. Also, I probably need to add a few things onto the wish list, because y'all have been doing such a good job with keeping it supplied. I wanted to let you all know, though, that I have partnered with this group that gives out fresh bread almost on a daily basis. And so, like one of the ladies today, we had chicken, you know, like she took a lot of the chicken because people sent that. I'm going to fill it like probably to the brim tomorrow, because I see now that people are using it and it's needed. So I'm going to put it at maximum tomorrow, for the first time ever. And anyway, partnering with the bread people, I figured peanut butter and jelly would be good for them. Or and also give me suggestions, you know, for people who just maybe have had their electricity cut off, people who are maybe living out of their car, you know, because if they're giving, you know, donating the bread, then maybe if we could have some peanut butter and jelly and stuff like that, you know, just something that they can, you know, and they don't have to refrigerate necessarily, and they can eat on the go. A lot of people who live in their cars, most people, in fact, who live in their cars, out of their cars, books are definitely always good for them, because while they're in their car, you know, staying out of the elements and being as safe as they can, you know, reading, you know, reading is phenomenal. And also, so if they can grab books, and if they can grab that bread and then peanut butter and jelly, that's awesome. That's money that they won't have to spend that day, and it's such a blessing. You know, I have been there, you know, and I know what it feels like, you know, when you don't have to spend your last $5 or $10 to survive, you know, to fill your belly up, or, you know, to keep your mind busy, you know, because you got a good book and something to eat. But again, head on over to TikTok so you can see those still shots. I didn't post the security camera footage because I didn't want to show their faces, because everybody deserves a certain amount of privacy. But those, you know, I'll post them simultaneously so that you all can see, you know, your donations in action and actually working to help the community. Okay, I've kept you long enough. I want to thank everyone who sent donations. Thank you so much. It's such a thank you so much for making this happen. And, you know, and thank you. Y'all have a good night.